Hello everybody, welcome back to A Certain Point of View and a match reaction, and today we have a good one. According to everybody else in the world of Schmoedown, we have a good one. It is Stacy Howard and Eric Zipper. We have the Dungeon versus Rockstars, Kaiser versus Roxy, and it's going to be a special one. We have Brianne and Mark on the desk, which is really, really cool because we just got done watching the Jurassic Park exhibition match as well, and they were also hosting. I always love seeing Brianne on the desk. She's really, really good at it, especially when it comes to having someone like Stacy playing. And being the fact that they were old stablemates for Brian's knowledge there.
Good to know.
So, yeah, we are A Certain Point of View, guys. My name is Jake. That is Brian. And we are here to react to this match today. We have heard nothing but great things about it. We are lucky enough to watch it early, so we have it ready for you guys on the Friday it releases. That is essentially all we've heard. We have not seen the match. We're going to be playing, reacting live, and we're looking forward to it. Any thoughts before we get going here, Brian?
Two factions that
really
use
need
the points. So someone's going to walk away a little bit happier. To me, Stacy Howard's always been someone that you don't F with. Mm-hmm. Like, she will steal a match from you like that. So, like, I'm excited to see her because I think she is personally one of the most underrated people in the Schmoedown. And probably one of the stronger females throughout the whole Schmoedown league.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Also, the last time we saw her, she was beating up on Mark Riley. Well, she lost the next match, but she was beating up on Mark Riley, a part of Corruption.
Yeah.
And now she's with Roxy. And so what does the character of Sassy Stacy Howard look like?
Even more sassy, I'm going to say.
Yeah, but I also feel like she's going to have a little bit more of a heroic vibe to her because she is part of the Rockstars. So let's check it out. Let's see what happens. We're going to click play right on the pre-show interviews, and we'll get going from there.
You know what? Let's take a look at their pregame interview and see if there's any magic.
Stacy Howard is not just one of the most underrated players in all of
There you
Schmoedown.
go.
She is the most underrated player in Schmoedown history.
Stacy Howard, who will heretofore be known as the Wheel Killer.
The queen of upsets, breaker of brackets.
All she needs is correct management. And honestly, I don't feel like you had that in the past.
Roxy texted me last night and twice this morning just to check in on me. I was like, what are you, a guy that I just started dating? I'm pumped for today. And that's because of you. That's because of how you have, coached me and helped me along the way.
Hello, darkness.
Oh, God.
My
Disgusting hat, though.
Come to
Gross
pieces
hat, Kaiser.
again. The three OGs of the dungeon.
Steve Coogan.
Mark. I'm undefeated in singles, 1-0. I obliterated Haley Fouch in sudden death, and I'm gonna obliterate Stacy Howard. I'm about to sweep in singles because maybe some people will call this premature, but I know in my heart that I am the next Dan Murrell.
He is the next Dan Murrell for sure.
Dan Murrell?
I am the future champ of this league. Throw a flannel and a baseball cap on me and no one would be able to tell the difference.
Oh, God.
Same guy, same competitor, same skill set. Exactly the same.
You've been playing for quite some time, and we've seen nothing to show us that. If anybody's going to be the next GOAT, it's going to be Stacy Howard.
I should, but who cares? That's all I can think of.
Stacy,
Jeff Bridges?
that's correct.
She's the queen of guessing. Queen of guessing.
Before the devil knows you're dead.
That's a
I pulled a lot of answers out of nowhere. It's called context clues. Okay, third grade English. Everyone learned it.
Stacy and I are no strangers in the ring in a match that she should not have won because we got a BS 3 Ninjas question, but I've been brushing up on all my garbage movies and I am ready for this fight.
Dan Murrell wants to go toe-to-toe. We'll take him on in a putt-putt parking lot right now. Tell him, Smash.
He's going down, Dan Murrell. This is the new Dan Murrell, Dan Murrell 2.0.
Listen, you know what, Zipper? I don't really know what you're trying to prove with this match, but I look forward to beating you today and showing the audience a little more entertainment than what you could bring, because I really don't even remember what he looks like.
The smaller Dan Murrell.
Okay. So smaller, just as boring Dan Murrell. Okay.
You know who else wears glasses? Dan Murrell. You know who else just went to sudden death in a nail-biting match? Dan Murrell.
Oh, my
And you know
God.
who else is about to be wearing a belt just like Dan Murrell?
Oh
This guy right here.
He is the next Dan Murrell.
All right, well, very interesting pre-match interviews there. Eric Zipper taking on a little bit of different personality than we've seen him in the past. Stacy Howard, you can definitely tell, has changed her character since joining Roxy, and I like her a lot more than I have in the past. I think she's always been a great competitor, but I think she's going to be a lot more fun to watch when she's with Roxy. And for that reason, I will be picking Stacy Howard in this match.
I'm actually going to pick Stacey Howard as well because, like I said, she's underrated. She is not someone you take lightly. I don't know Zipper enough to pick him, but I know Stacy, and I would not be comfortable going against her if I was any competitor.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think that's fair, and so it'll be very interesting to see what happens. I mean, let me ask this question. We've heard that this is probably the best match of the year so far, and that's a high thing to say because of some of the matches that we've had. Do you think this goes to sudden death, like Zipper was saying?
That's what I'm thinking. Just because people are hyping this up majorly, we both don't know anything about what goes on in this episode or match, I should say.
It's an episode.
Episode match. So something must be going good in this match that people are raving about it, and I have steered clear from it because I want to be surprised.
Well, that's why we're lucky enough to have the Patreon access too. So we don't see it when it goes public, when people can actually talk about it. Let's go ahead and look at this tail of tape here. No surprise here for Zipper. Comic book movies on there. Ghost Riding is a very interesting one. Stacey Howards are going to be very different if I'm thinking correctly here. Yep. Legend Killer. Love it.
Fair.
Love it. I love her t-shirt, by the way. Cosmic Vinyl. That's a great t-shirt. Don't see McConaughey on strength very much.
She's very good at retiring legends and forcing them into the broadcast booth. What an amazing competitor she is at doing just that. Brianne, I think I'm all set and ready to go.
I feel like it's been a long time since we've done this. I don't even remember who won our last one.
Well, let's just get to it, shall we?
Then it's time for the movie trivia.
Rogue 2. We just did it last week.
I know, but it feels like it's been forever.
It's been a week.
I know.
Got a little southern
Who won that?
Rogue 2.
No,
against the
between
Wicked.
us.
Oh, I did. No, you did because I didn't get my third round questions. Remember?
That's
Yeah,
right, that's
I didn't get my third round
with a
questions.
singles record of 1-0.
So there's a little Astros next to it. That's just a
That was-
callback to Mr. Gilmore.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was a Gilmore stab. Jab. That was
So many.
Oh, everyone.
A lot of them showed up today.
Be a little
What is this,
surprised.
the FinSock exchange? Coming out with the entire faction? Where's Zipper? Zipper still hasn't even come out. Interesting. There he is.
It's the dude.
Wow.
The dude.
It is the dude from the Big Lebowski. That doesn't look like a white Russian to me, but it's something.
Yeah, this is wow.
I do like this version of Zipper. I'll say that.
I
I'd like to thank Roxy Stryer for getting out of work early from her other job, working the perfume counter at Sears. Thanks for bringing samples.
Kaiser, I love you, man, but you're out of your element. I got this.
Oh.
Whoa.
Took 4 men to seat Eric, and now he's
Interesting.
saying I'm good on my own.
Out of your element.
And his opponent, with a record of 5 wins, 5 defeats, 1 technical knockout. Led to the ring by her manager, Roxy Stryer. On behalf of the faction of the Rock Stars, it's Stacy Howard!
Perfumes here.
I was trying to figure out for a second what she was doing.
I love it. There's a whole rock star vibe going on.
She just fits with Roxy. Yeah, she really does.
Draco's the roadie.
And Drake is
His
Starting
lead singer said, handshake there, nice sportsmanship. Roxy and Draco. A little bit of bad blood between the managers as they make their way.
Not surprised.
stage
Yeah, of course.
Not
I
surprised.
will not be surprised if we hear them bickering in the
Been here a
background.
number of times. Eric Zipper, newer to
Although I don't think we'll top a moment like Mr. Winston pulled last week.
And now
Dude,
I remind
that-
everyone of the rules
that
of
was-
round number 1.
I don't even have words.
I think that instantly created a new rivalry. All right, guys, a little breakdown of our rules here. We're going to run through the entire match. Very simple, whiteboard for whiteboard at the very beginning. Second round is a little different. We flip a coin to see which competitor we go with. So if Brian wins the coin toss, he gets the
Once
next
I ask you
competitor.
my
That is
name
before they
to
see the
reveal your
categories,
answer,
of course.
show what you wrote on the whiteboard.
And
At the same
for
time, you
third
verbalize
round,
your answer.
It all depends on where the
into
points
the
lie on our
microphone.
side.
You each have 3 usages
But
of
for
the
the majority of the
JTE rule. I
time,
think
it
I'm
has
both
been also a
both of
coin
them.
flip.
Well, they've been here. They know this. This ain't no
You
robbery.
think you want more time? You're going to buy yourself an extra
And
15
as far as
seconds.
steals
Use one of
and
your
stuff
3
go in the
JTE
second
rules. You
round,
also each have one challenge.
we do
to
steals.
use at any point
And
throughout
if
the
we answer a
3-round match to
question
be
early
issued
enough for
by
a 2
your
point, but they go to 1
managers.
point, we still award ourselves the 2 points there, and we will walk you guys through it when we get there. If we do, because it rarely does
Are
happen.
you ready to compete?
Hopefully it does, because it
Sure,
makes it
yeah.
more fun.
Sure, yeah.
El Duderino?
The zip abides.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown! Throaty crowd here today. And our match kicks off in round number 1 with the category of action adventure. And the question is, which Oscar-winning actress plays Jason Statham's mother in The Fate of the Furious?
I love all the Fast and Furious franchise.
Do you really? Or are you
I
being
do.
facetious?
No, I am being quite serious.
They're fun, dumb movies.
I'm sorry, what?
I mean, they're
I
pretty
wouldn't say dumb.
Dude, they're really dumb but fun. 1 pens down. Stacy, going to you.
Dame Helen Mirren.
It is
That's
Sir
correct.
Lord Dame Helen Mirren.
No spelling here. We're fine. No spelling.
I was curious to see if your spelling
No,
versus my spelling.
fine.
Dame, please respect the title.
All right, your second question. 90s movies. Robert De Niro plays a gangster named Sam Ace Rothstein in what 1995 crime film?
Very well.
No idea.
Thank you.
So when we were breaking it down, Brianna and I decided Rothstein, like David Lee
Instead
Roth
of Rothstein.
and Bruce Springsteen,
Yes.
2 of the greatest American
No,
songsters.
I'm not even going to try.
I need those breakdowns.
I don't want to embarrass myself.
I'm gonna embarrass myself just taking a guess.
1 pens down, going to Z.
I don't know gangster stuff.
Analyze this.
It is not.
Not. The Stacy
I'm not gonna
have it.
show mine.
Once Upon a Time in America?
It is also not.
What do we got?
It's Casino.
Casino.
Oh.
That was something I thought of. Something I thought of. I've never seen Casino. You guys can hammer me in the comments or us, but I just never really been a huge mobster gangster movie guy.
All right.
And I've always played comic
Ease up,
catch up on them.
amateurs, because now it's time for the third question. That's in the world of dramas. And the query is, what 2013 film stars Leonardo DiCaprio and is based on a classic novel by F. Scott Fitzgerald?
You read
Favorite
novels?
books of all time.
I'm gonna take that as no.
Does the biography of Tiger Woods count as a novel?
I don't know. Is it more than 5 pages?
4, 3, yes it is.
Oh, okay.
1. Pens
Oh,
down.
I think I might be
Stacey.
wrong on this one.
Did I not repeat the
Didn't get
question?
it in time. Sorry.
Sorry.
Eric Zipper.
The Great Gatsby.
He's got
Yep,
a lead.
I completely spaced. I put the Wolf of Wall Street.
Really?
Yeah, I spaced.
Yeah, please. I couldn't hear that.
I didn't even think about it. I just wrote it down. Huh?
All
Interesting.
right.
It's one of my favorite books of all
We good?
All right, there's going to be a challenge issued, and we'll be right back with our ruling.
What was it? But that
The
she.
challenge was that the countdown was not loud enough that she could hear, so she
And we're
could say
back. The
repeat.
challenge issued by Roxy Stryer, the manager of Sassy Stacy Howard, was that the countdown wasn't loud enough and her competitor couldn't hear the countdown, so she didn't have time to issue a JTE rule. So the ruling is going to be, that's fair. Countdown was not loud enough, even though I have a great booming voice usually. So what we're going to do, because it's not fair to ask Stacy Howard the same question, we're going to ask you a different question in the world of dramas. This is just to you for a
You want
point.
to play this one?
Okay,
Yeah,
got
why
it.
not?
Thank you. Appreciate
All
it.
right, don't thank me. It's the fairness of the game. Dramas. Stacy, and your question. Who plays Bradley Cooper's older brother, Bobby?
Oh,
in the film
crap.
A Star is Born.
What is his name?
Sam Elliott.
Got it.
Oh, I didn't realize it was.
Oh, it was just her. I was literally writing down Sam Elliott. It's alright.
All
That
right,
one's
and
hard
now
'cause
we
I don't
go
have
back to
time to
Brianne
write it
Shannon.
down.
Family films.
Family films is your next question.
Belt it out,
I'm gonna
Brianne.
belt it. Josh Gad provides the voice of a dog named Bailey, who is reincarnated several times in what 2017 family film?
Don't like it.
I wouldn't
What is
call
the
that a
name of
family
Don't
film.
like it. I know it's
'cause that
reincarnated.
means, like, Dogs are dying.
It means you have to watch a dog die like 900 times. Don't like it.
Yeah, this movie is.
Okay, counting down.
I can't believe they even made this movie.
2,
I know this isn't
One.
the right name.
Pens down. Going to you first, Z-Man.
A dog's purpose.
I knew it was a
Correct.
dog.
Stacy have it.
A dog's purpose.
She got it. We all heard the countdown.
It was that or the other one, a dog's
I refuse to
journey.
watch any of those
BS.
types of movies.
The sequel, yeah, the sequel
Arden
was A
dancing
Dog's
in
Journey.
The dog rain, whatever.
All right, your next question
I
is
will
in the
not
world of
watch a
fantasy
movie where a dog
science
dies
fiction.
over and over and over.
And the question is, Garrett Hedlund plays James Hook and Hugh Jackman plays Blackbeard in this 2015 fantasy film. Funny story. I'll
Yes.
tell you on the next question.
Okay,
So
about
stay
this
tuned.
one. Yeah, because we
Stay-
don't
it's
want to give
what we
anything
call
away.
foreshadowing in the world of novels.
Oh.
5,
Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Going to you first, Stacy. What do you got?
Pan?
It is Pan. Does Eric have it?
I knew it was
Fuck!
I knew it
That's
was
the Robin Williams
I
one.
knew, but I was like, did they redo it?
Oh,
I
that's
couldn't
right.
remember
Each
if.
competitor's only missed
Have you ever
one
seen Hook?
question so far.
Oh.
It's very
It
exciting.
really did smell like Teen Spirit something.
Next question. Comedies.
You did great.
Which actor starred as Erwin Fletcher in 1985's
Oh
Fletch?
my god! Oh my
So we were
god!
screening
Why
for
am?
Pan on a Sunday morning.
Okay.
And I didn't feel like that, so I faked that I was sick. But then that night I saw Van Halen at the Hollywood Bowl.
Who were you faking sick to, though?
Christian Harloff.
Oh, okay.
Fletcher, man.
He saw Halen too. We had a good time. 2, 1. Pens down. Going to you first, Eric Zipper. What do you got?
Chevy Chase.
It is Chevy Chase. Stacy
Said Warren Beatty.
didn't have it. So now it's 5 to
That one's
4.
gonna eat at me.
Zipper takes a narrow
Chevy Chase.
lead.
Fletcher,
2 questions
yeah.
remain.
It's gonna eat at
in
me.
round number 1. The penultimate question is in the world of horror/thriller. And the question is, who directed the 2015 found footage film about a trip to see grandparents gone wrong?
Oh my god!
of
Jacob challenged me to this movie, but I don't know who the director was.
Ever had a trip go wrong with your
I was
grandparents?
going to say, would you film the entire trip to go see your grandparents?
I
Here's Nana Cookie.
literally have no.
5,
I knew this is
4,
right, but
3, 2, 1. Pens are down, and Stacy Howard has an answer.
M. Night Shyamalan?
no.
It is M. Night Shyamalan.
Oh, really?
Does Eric have it?
M. Night
He
Shyamalan.
got it.
All right. Isn't that the movie that he challenged me
Yeah.
on? Yeah.
Your final question in round
All I
1.
remember is the poopy
is
diapers. and it was
animated.
gross.
Like, the question's not animated, but it's
The
from
oven scene.
animated.
It's gonna be very well
movies.
delivered.
So there
yeah.
we go. Matthew McConaughey, Reese Witherspoon, Scarlett Johansson, and Taron Egerton lent their voices to what 2016 animated film?
Took me a second.
I thought you did ask that very well.
You know what? I saw this movie
Reese
with
Witherspoon
my
threw
children,
me off on this one.
You know what I did?
and
I
Taron
faked
Egerton
sick.
I
saved it.
taught them what a MacGuffin was from this
5,
film.
4. Your kids are right too. 2, 1.
Pens
Pens
down.
down. Going to you first, Eric. What do you got?
Sing.
It's Sing.
It is.
Stacy have it.
I didn't
Stacy
have
did
it.
not have it. So all of a sudden, Eric Zipper pulling away right there at the end. A 7 to 5.
All right, after round 1,
is
7-5
what Eric
Zipper up,
enjoys
and
currently.
here it is
He's up
5
by
to
2
3,
points
so
as
very
we move
similar
into
score.
Round number 2, known as the wheel
Again,
round.
round
And
2,
fun
guys,
fact,
we're gonna
today's
flip a
wheel
coin.
has a sponsored service.
Whoever wins the coin toss gets to see who they want to go with. Do not get to see the category, obviously, because that would be cheating. We do steals, and we do 2-pointers, even if they do 1-pointers on the screen. So I believe I flipped last time. Why don't
No,
you-
I flip, but I'll do
I
it.
flipped first last time, so I can. There you go. Yeah, let's switch it up this time.
Each competitor gets a spin at that wheel. You can
Heads.
spin it very gently. It's going to go just fine for Miles.
Yes.
Once
I'm
you
taking
settle on
Zipper.
the category,
Okay,
4
cool.
questions are asked to you. Each
Cool,
question
cool, cool.
is worth 2 points. There's no penalty for missing a question. However, stealing is available in round number 2. So if you're not sure of the answer, ask us for multiple choice. We'll give you 4
Stacey
options,
Howard
one of which
answers
is the
too
correct
fast.
answer. At that point, the value of the question goes down to 1. Eric,
Hope Zipper does that
you
to you.
are enjoying a 7 to 5 lead that really ties the room together.
I
Would
am
you like to
enjoying
spin first or defer to your
Love it.
opponent?
I would like to defer.
Right.
Stacy spinning first.
There we go.
So that means Jake is going.
Now, Stacy has
Land on
been
opponent's
to
choice.
break a
That way they
wheel.
give her
Stacy
comic
the-
book
Stacy the
movies.
wheel killer Howard.
I'd be so
Be
mad.
real gentle.
What's on there?
Paul, that
Gingerly
Paul
spin
Thomas
that
Anderson
She's
is
got that
on
straight-
Thrillers,
Race
90s, period
No.
costume dramas. Oh,
Not
God.
Coen Brothers
Oh,
either.
that's good.
There's not a lot of
I will take
good stuff on there.
I will take that
Making her
Pixar
fellow
one.
Texas
For
A&M
her,
alum
the
Johnny
song.
Manziel very proud.
The song for her would be Jesus, take the wheel,
Is
take
it?
it from. Well, because she broke it the last time, so now she needs Jesus to keep it so it doesn't.
When there was
Break
only
again.
one set of hands spinning the wheel. It was me.
No.
All right, round and
No.
round it goes, trying to avoid opponent's choice. She No, she doesn't.
Come on.
It's opponent's
Come on.
choice.
Come on.
Aaron
Give her
Zipper
something
immediately calls
good.
upon his manager Kaiser.
Would you
and
be happy
Kaiser,
for
some
Pixar?
reason, making Zipper
Yeah.
walk to him.
Oh, don't be Pixar.
Okay, Eric, what do you want to stick Stacy with for 4 questions?
Paul
Paul
Thomas.
Ah!
Anderson. Wow.
Okay.
Here comes 0 points my way. I've gotten this category at least twice
Here we
before
go.
already.
All right,
Kai's
here's your
my-
first
it's my-
question.
too.
It's
I
my
don't even
heel
Which Paul
category.
Thomas Anderson film stars Adam Sandler?
Pick one.
I don't know the
Fun
names.
Club?
That's correct for
most
2
of them.
points.
All right, she's now tied with Zipper. 3 questions remain.
Either that or Spanglish.
Your
I
second
feel like.
question. What is the last name of Paul and Eli, the twin brothers played by Paul Dano in There Will Be Blood?
Oh. Okay.
Paul and Eli.
Okay. I think I know it, but I'm gonna go multiple choice.
Okay.
Your options are A, Plainview, B, March, C, Fletcher, D, Sunday.
I'll say March.
It's Sunday.
Damn it.
That is correct for a point.
The March is Little Women.
She takes the lead over
March
Zipper.
Sisters.
Well, yeah,
You
but
would-
that, I mean,
Working
it's
your
probably
way
not
through.
to the
Your
March
I
next
did
Sisters.
process of
Who
elimination.
plays Frank T.J. Mackey in Magnolia?
Frank T.J. Mackey.
Oh, I didn't even guess for the the multiple choice.
Gonna go to 5,
To steal a point
4,
from you.
3.
Tom Cruise.
And that's another
Wow.
two.
Wow. Jesus.
Queen of guessing, you said.
It looks like she knew Cruz is in the movie, but maybe not which role he played.
Right.
You're welcome.
All right. This is the final question,
This
I
is the
believe.
final question.
All right, here we go. Which MCU actor plays Lieutenant Detective Christian F. Bigfoot
Oh my God. Oh my.
Bjornsson in 2014?
Josh Brolin.
Inherent Vice?
Josh Brolin.
I want to re-watch that because you scared the crap out of me, and I
Multiple
probably won't.
choice.
We will have. Here are the choices. A. Jeremy
He's
Renner.
on there. No.
B. Benicio del Toro.
Could it be
C,
any of the other
Josh
ones?
Brolin,
It
or
might be
D,
Benicio.
Anthony Mackie.
Josh Brolin.
That's correct for
Ah, you stole points.
So that's the 2 points I get right there. It happens.
One, but she maneuvered her way around it.
I saved myself.
You gotta wonder if Zipper gave her that
Darn
credit
it.
because that's
Woo.
the strength of his. So
He
he thought
can
it was
All
a
right.
steal. So
No
I
stealing
don't know.
opportunities from
Maybe don't know. Had to let us know. So
So
that we
now,
don't know.
Eric Zipper's gonna have to step
Land
up
on
to that
opponent's
wheel,
choice.
and, he
Land on
finds
opponent's
himself
choice.
surrounded
Let's
by
put
4
it
points.
put it in the
Very
world.
impressive round, too, from
Land
Stacy.
I don't even know. I wouldn't even put it on opponent's
Land
choice.
on
You should put it on
opponent's
Cohen
choice.
Brothers.
Land on
I was never
opponent's
tripping on
choice.
Rescue Rangers
If you're-
guy.
Land on opponent's
I was
choice.
more of a tailspin kid.
Okay, yeah.
Put it out in the universe. Land on opponent's
Launchpad. We knew
choice.
it.
I'm gonna put out in the
But
universe
Gadget.
Pixar, but it's
Gadget is so
It's
good.
going pretty quick.
Rangers.
Is it gonna get to Spinner's choice is the only question.
Hey,
No!
Is it gonna go past it?
section.
Yes! Oh, that's
I'll
one of his
take
strengths.
What it looks like.
That's one of his
take new
strengths.
releases.
One of
Yeah.
Zipper's strengths,
That's
but
true.
That's
out
his
of all
strength.
the comfortable wheel slices, I would have picked Pixar and new
Maybe.
releases.
I mean, we'll say this though. Robert Parker told us that sometimes they don't even pick what their strengths are, so we don't even know if that's actually a strength of his.
this
But
year,
this year, no.
no.
But he's gonna take it, which is,
All right, so he's
taking
gonna
it.
keep it.
all right. New releases it is.
Sweet.
There's a beverage here.
I'm excited.
What kind of beverage is that?
There's some Kahlua in it.
Okay.
Oh, and
Adam Witt just presented it to me, so it's probably best not to ask too many questions.
I
Eric
understand.
Zipper in his trademark Sports Center glass. Your first question of 4 in the world of new releases. What 2019 film follows a young man who runs away from a care facility to make his dream?
My
of
favorite,
becoming a
the Peanut Butter
professional wrestler come
Falcon.
true?
The Peanut Butter Falcon.
That is correct.
Such a great film.
Best.
Did you get to see this one? Did you see
I
the
did not
Peanut
see that
Butter
movie, no.
So good. You
I
have-
heard it's very
It's
good.
a must see.
All right, your next question. The main events of The Nun take place at a monastery
Oh,
in
crap.
what Eastern European country?
I have a guess, but
Multiple choice.
yeah, okay.
Is it A, Bulgaria, B, Serbia, C, Romania, or D, Albania?
I'm gonna say
They're all so...
I'd like to just lodge an official complaint about this question. Can I get those options one more
I
time?
can give you the options one more time without a JT rule. Is it A, Bulgaria, B, Serbia,
Do you have
C,
something other than
Romania,
C?
or D, Albania?
Doesn't matter.
No comment till it's answered.
Well, I can't change my answer.
I'm saying
5,
Bulgaria.
Bulgaria?
4. That is incorrect.
Damn it, it's
Stacey,
Romania.
Give your options
It's
again
Romania.
for one
I think
more
it's
time.
Albania.
Is it A, Bulgaria?
That's
I
my
think
B,
it's
Serbia,
Romania.
C, Romania,
I know
or
it's not
D,
Serbia
Albania?
because that's a Russian territory.
Romania?
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, it's Romania. It was, yeah.
1 point.
That was my second guess.
That is skin of my teeth all the time.
That's fine.
Stacey Howard, maybe an all-time great.
She's the
guest.
best, man.
Write down divorce
Yes,
that
her and Josh
Oh.
will have a guess off one day.
Back to Eric Z-Man Zipper. You still have 2 questions remaining in the world of new releases. And your penultimate question, Mariel Heller directed what 2018 biopic starring Melissa McCarthy?
Can you ever forgive me?
That is correct for
I
2
wouldn't have
points.
written that down in time.
Really
Wasn't a fan
good
of that
movie.
one.
And
It's on HBO now.
I like Richard E. Graham. It's great.
He's the best.
That is true.
All right. Your last question. And this could give you the lead going into round number 3 if you get it right off the
Will
bat.
give me the lead. Let's say Will.
It's a good positive attitude.
Tell you after the round, Brian.
Who provides the voice of Scar in
Oh,
2019?
I don't know how to say his name. Chuita
Chiwetel
Ejiofor.
That is correct for 2 points.
Oh, man! In the rules of the Schmoedown, you wouldn't get the points, but I'll give it to you.
Didn't want Zipper.
I will give it to you.
You knew where I was going.
Yeah, but in the rules of the Schmoedown.
Kaiser, and now he finds himself with a 1-point lead going into round number
All right, so Brian got a 1-point lead there. We have, what is that,
This
8
is
to
the
7,
second to
right?
the death round.
All
Correct?
the
8 to 7?
marbles.
You did
And,
math.
Roxy
'cause
speaking with
I'll
her
say the
competitor,
wrong
Kaiser
number.
asking his for $5.
All right. What do you want,
Round
sir?
number 3. Each competitor is going to give us
It is close enough to us to
we
flip
need
a
3
coin
numbers
this
from each of you.
time.
These numbers can range from 1.
It's also close for them enough to
Each number
flip a
corresponds to
coin.
a different corner
Tails
of movie trivia
is
Schmoedown.
what I
Know how
will
your
go
first
with.
question's worth 2 points. Your next one's worth 3 points. Your last one, should we make it that far?
You looked at it and
No.
then did a double
No
flip.
for
Here,
first
but
question, and there is no stealing. in
Which one?
round number
Tails.
3. So, Eric, you
Heads.
are enjoying
That's
a
fair.
1-point
I will
lead.
accept that.
I am enjoying.
Who do you want?
You would
Oh,
do?
you want your
Um,
numbers?
I'm gonna-
You have 3 numbers that you
Yeah, I'll
feel
take
lucky
numbers,
with.
I guess,
from 1
sure.
to 20.
Yeah, let's go with 3, 2, and 10.
I'll go with
And,
Stacy Howard.
Stacy Howard, what do you like?
6, 12, 16.
Ah, you stole my number.
I recognize those numbers.
All evens.
16 is the number, Joe.
I'll go with
Martin?
Stacy.
I know, I was at
that
his
who you already
retirement
picked?
jersey.
Yeah, I was gonna go with her anyway.
Really?
I was on the field. I was part of the one. Hey.
Wow. All right.
Dance to Simply the Best by Tina Turner.
So, Stacy, you're going to be asked your questions from Brienne. I'll be asking Eric his questions.
Okay.
For your 2-pointer, you selected number 6, and that corresponds to...
Brad Pitt.
All right.
That's fair.
We'll see.
All right, here we go, Stacy. Brad Pitt plays a World War
Fury.
II officer named Don War Daddy Collier in what film?
Fury.
That is correct for 2 points.
There it is. There it is.
You have taken the lead.
Ah, hi.
All right, pivoting back.
It's good that we're
over
going
to
back and forth
Z-Man,
'cause
I'll be
it's-
asking your
yeah, it's
questions. You
just like
selected
it's live,
number
yeah.
3, and that is going to correspond to the world of action-adventure movies.
Okay.
For 2 points. Who plays just paroled Army Ranger Cameron Poe? He must fly home aboard a prison transport in the film Con Air.
Oh, Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage.
Damn it! You answered. You took too long, Zipper. You took too long.
I went in my head. I've never seen that movie, but I went. Wait a
We
minute.
need a Nicolas
Harrison
Cage
Ford.
wheel slice, right? Everybody agrees with me?
I agree on that one. Yes.
I'll give you that. I'll give
Eric
you
stumps for
that.
Nicolas Cage wheel slice. We pivot back to Stacy for her 3-point question. She
Zipper.
selected number 12.
If you
Brienne,
wouldn't
what
have
you
given me
looking
that
So
extra
excited
second,
that
I would
you
have because I was like,
selected comedy.
Ugh,
because I thought it was Harrison Ford.
That was a little delayed there. A little delayed there. Okay, here we go. Who wrote Home Alone, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, and the 1994 remake of Miracle on 34th Street?
Who wrote it?
Yes.
I should probably know this because of the Christmas Vacation, but I don't.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
Who wrote Home Alone, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, and the 1994 remake of Miracle on 34th Street?
I wouldn't know.
It's right here. It's right here.
I wouldn't know writers back in the 80s and 90s like I do today.
John Hughes.
Wow.
That is correct.
Wow. Yeah, see, that would have never came to mind. That would have never came to my mind.
And she forces it
Wow.
back to Zipper.
Good for her.
Well done.
All right, back to
You are
Brian.
not out of your element.
There. All right, Eric, Zipper.
Perform best under pressure.
You chose number 2 for your 3-point question. And that corresponds to the world of crime movies.
Okay.
Someone's laughing.
Your question. Who directed the 2018 crime thriller Widows?
Who does it?
Steve McQueen.
Did you want me
Steve McQueen directed. So now Eric Zipper back on top, and it is a seesaw battle.
Wow.
Back and
They are
forth.
going
This is exciting. This
back
is why you watch
and
the movie
forth.
Schmoedown. Right here, folks.
So
we
clearly
got
it's not going to go down to
for a
sudden death
5-point
now.
question.
It just depends on who wins here, or who answers their questions.
Quarterbacks of all time, Joe Montana, and that corresponds to what, Brianne?
To fantasy science fiction.
God, what a wide
I don't know
range.
how you feel about that up there.
Guys, it's gonna be a miracle.
It's
gonna be a miracle if I get this.
Here we go. What Oscar-winning actor provides the voice of King Hrothgar in Robert Zemeckis'
Oh my
Beowulf?
god. Oh my god.
I can see
I love
it.
this movie. I love this movie. Oh my god, what is it? What is his voice?
5.
What is the voice?
Repeat
4.
the question.
What is the
Is
voice?
this the last one? Oh, one more.
She has one more after this one.
What
Oh.
Oscar-winning actor provides the voice of King Hrothgar
Oh
in
my
Robert
God, what
Zemeckis' Beowulf?
She's in a good it too. I love this movie.
You said I have one more?
I haven't seen it in so long.
5, 4, 3.
I'm gonna say
Repeat the
Anthony
question.
Hopkins. I'm just gonna
What
say Anthony Hopkins.
Oscar-winning
That's what I'm gonna say.
actor provides the voice of King Hrothgar in Robert Zemeckis' Beowulf?
5, 4.
Anthony Hopkins?
You've got to be kidding me.
Yes! Yes!
Do that? How do you do that?
It's a celebratory.
You have to be kidding me.
How do you
I
do
could
that?
not stone face at that time, Mark. The audience was so excited.
What a great.
Yes!
It doesn't
Jumping
seem
up in
fair.
their chairs, the audience is going crazy. It's like Stacy won the match, except she has to win.
But she
No!
I only know what I know, and she knows what she does.
Wow! Wow! I'm shocked on the screen
so
for her
Stacy-
pulling that. I'm shocked for myself pulling that.
Pulling it.
Oh my god!
I literally feel like Zipper right now. I'm
You
just
know,
like,
a lot of times you get competitors up here and they like milking it.
If you're wondering, it's 10 to 14.
I think that was Stacy using every second.
Oh
to actually
my
conjure the
God.
name Anthony Hopkins. She pulled it out just in the nick of time,
Oh
and she has
my
forced the
God.
hand of Eric Zipper to answer his 5-point question.
It all comes down to this, Eric. No pressure. Zero pressure.
All right,
But you
Eric.
do have 3 JTEs left, so you know. So you're good, you know.
Eric, you selected category number 10 for your 5-point question. And that corresponds to the world of 1980s movies.
we were literally just talking about how I don't know
And your
1980s.
For the win. In what 1984 Robin Williams film does he declare, "I defect" at a Bloomingdale's department store in New York?
Is he gonna pull this one?
He's got 3 JT rules right here. 5,
I have.
4.
Repeat the question.
I can do that. In the world of 1980s. In what 1984
I have an
Robin
idea, but I
Williams
don't
film
know the
does he declare,
correct
"I defect"
name of the
at a
movie.
Bloomingdale's department store in New York? Go to 5, 4.
Repeat
3.
the question.
All right. It's your second JT rule. You have 1 remaining. In what 1984 Robin Williams film does he declare, "I defect," at a Bloomingdale's department store in New York?
I can't think of the correct title of the movie.
5,
I'm just gonna
4,
say Good Morning
3,
Vietnam, but that's not what I want to say.
That's your last JT rule? In what 1984 Robin Williams film does he declare, "I defect," at a Bloomingdale's department store in New York?
I know that's not right, too. Oh, my God. Do you know the answer?
I'm afraid that you just guessed it, though.
Go to 5, 4.
Foyle's War.
And your winner, Sassy!
Wow!
Stacy!
Wow!
I knew it. Moscow on the Hudson.
A comeback.
Moscow on the
Wow.
Hudson was the answer, and
Are you kidding me right now?
And Stacy is ecstatic, and why not? What a well-played match by both competitors.
Holy
it
moly.
just ended up breaking Stacy's way. I'm speechless, Brienne. I am absolutely speechless.
I had to remind myself to breathe
Wow.
during this last section.
That
I was just like,
well, I might have to reach out to her see if she wants to come on the show after that match. Are you kidding me? Like,
I
hope
you
guessing out of like.
that was one of the more intense
Wow.
I've ever been a part of.
Oh my
What a match
gosh.
by Stacey Howard.
And do you know what's funny? She had said it. She had never seen Beowulf before.
Yeah,
She said it right after.
And
If you guys have never seen Zemeckis' Beowulf, it is absolutely incredible. It also stars Angelina Jolie. It is an incredible piece of cinema, and I think it's such a brilliant take on the character of Beowulf. Anyway, I mean the result we were expecting, but not the way we were expecting it to go down. And now I can see why it's one of the best matches of the year, or considered one of the best matches of the year, if not the best, because it was literally the entire time back and forth. These are the best matches because they're punch for punch.
Yes.
And literally, it came down to the last question.
And we have not seen a lot of those this year.
No.
It's been a lot of second round knockouts, a lot of TKOs. So let's go ahead and get to these interviews, though.
It was very much as how you were Howard music.
I mean, it just sounds more like amazement than anything else, because if we've learned anything by watching Stacy Howard compete in the last few years in the Schmoedown, it's just that anything is possible and you can never count this girl out. Stacy, I don't even think you believe that you pulled that 5-pointer.
No, I really don't. I honestly was just thinking, like, okay, who's won an Oscar and who has an epic voice? I was like running through all the, typical white men in my head. And, here we go. So, out of nowhere, but I perform best under pressure, as I've always said. And, this
She
one
really
knows when
does.
to push me and when to let me chill. So, she talked me through the whole match. And she's, why I won today. So.
But I gotta say, when I heard fantasy sci-fi was gonna be your 5-pointer, I got nervous for you, because I remember your time back in 6 Degrees when that category really took down you and Brienne one day. It was really nasty. I think she would agree with me.
I'm pretty sure I got like 2 points against Rachel, and that was my category that I received. And yeah, it's not my strongest, but for whatever reason, it just came to me. Sometimes things just come, like I'd regret saying
Phrasing.
that.
I saw Mark Andreyko and Roxy physically trying to will answers to you.
I was doing my best Professor Xavier on the side going, "Ah!" So yeah, I'm incredibly proud.
Anyone's going to be able to do that.
It's him, 100%, yeah.
She waits to the last second and goes,
No, not because of Paul
Dent.
Dent.
John Hughes, of course. And you're like, wait, where did that come from? So this is her power, and I'm thrilled for her. It was a great match all the way around.
And Roxy, I saw you cheering from the sidelines as well. You have to be feeling pretty good about this start for Stacy Howard this season.
First of all, she deserves to be believed in, and it's about time. And she's an unbelievable player. And we can call it guessing, and she might even call it guessing, but she has so much movie knowledge that you can't say that's guessing when I wouldn't be able to guess that. That's her having enough knowledge of the space to put pieces together and make an educated choice in that decision, and she was able to do that.
That's a great way of saying
most of
it.
the players out there would have panicked and
Educated
said nothing.
choice.
Yeah,
I've
staying
never heard of
calm
that.
was the important thing. She didn't freak herself out, because having been in that same situation, the moment you start getting anxious, you slam all those doors, and she remained level-headed throughout. You could see her think. People should watch how she played this match. That's how you play when you don't have anything else.
But there are days that I've watched Stacy play that she could legitimately take down Dan Murrell. And then there are other days when she could not beat your dog, Mark. Right?
This is true.
Look, she would be the first person to admit this. I'm not saying anything. But I'm just really excited for you because I know the team that you've been paired with. I know that the faction you belong to, and I know that these are the kind of people that can take Stacy Howard to a level that we've never seen her before. So what's your plan going forward for this?
Well, first of all, it would have to be like a really smart dog, maybe like a dog from Mars or somebody like that, because I think you're right. Stacy can take on a Dan Murrell type. So going forward, we're definitely going after.
Well, technically, she just beat Dan Murrell 2.0.
And we'll see
Yeah,
who's
clearly.
next in our path, but I don't think whoever it is, we're gonna have a problem
man.
with because Stacy's a
God,
champion.
like I said
we're
earlier,
gonna
she
study
is not
fantasy
someone
sci-fi.
you want to
Yeah.
F
No,
with.
and like we had mentioned it, she's even more lethal now that she's a part of the
Stacey,
faction
if you
with
are this
Roxy.
dangerous when you don't
And
study,
she has
I
people
think
like
that
the
you just
support-
put on notice
The
for when
support
you
of
do.
Andreyko,
Congratulations on a
Snyder,
fantastic match today.
Alex Damon, all the other players that she has in her faction. I mean, it's a scary fact for a lot of people that Stacy Howard should officially be really, really afraid of right now.
She should have been afraid of a long time ago, but that should give you like, there's no question now that you should be afraid of her at all. She shouldn't have been guessed before. You have no excuse now after something like that.
Definitely. Let's go ahead and get to the dungeon interview here.
It's a pretty crestfallen team over there with the dungeon.
It's definitely a somber mood over here. And Zip, I gotta say, I saw you beating yourself up over there at the desk. I know that this match kind of took you by surprise, but it's weird because I feel like I've watched this match unfold the exact same way before with Stacy Howard. Is it just that we look past her as an opponent because you don't know how she's going to show up every day? I mean, what is it?
I don't know, but you're right. I mean, this one definitely hurts. As much as I went into this match, with the bluster and the confidence, I really care about this game, and I really know that I have it in me to play at a level higher than I've been playing. And I think the thing that hurts most about those 5-pointers is that I knew mine and she didn't know hers, and yet I got mine wrong and she got hers right. She just pulled Anthony Hopkins out of nowhere, and I had Moscow on the Hudson floating at the edge of my brain the entire time. And it just, I feel like I played well enough to win, and I just couldn't make it happen in the last moment. And I do think that people underestimate Stacy Howard at their own peril because
Smets,
she
the Winter
is a
Soldier?
wizard.
Yeah.
She
It's his
is
words.
a magical being who gets questions right about movies she's never heard of. It's like wild. It's insane. She just picks whatever the first
Do you,
name that
do you
comes
see
into her
Smets?
head, and it's
What?
always the
He's
right
been like this the
name.
entire time. I'm interested to see what's about to happen.
It's
He looks like he's about to blow up.
It's tough.
I know you're upset, and I'm not laughing at you being upset, but it's the most hilarious description about what we just witnessed here. Don't cry. Oh my God. Oh, Kaiser, I know you still gotta feel
Are you
pretty
driving
good.
him home tonight?
I think he'll be okay by the time we're done with this, but
I'm gonna take one of those scooters.
we know how that ends here, so please don't. That was a deep pull from a couple seasons ago, but you'll get it in a minute. Anyways, Kaiser, you still have to feel pretty good about this guy's performance, all things aside.
This kid played a lights-out match. He was ready. I've never seen him so confident and trained ever since he's been in the dungeon. So I can't wait for him and Wit to get together and play tag because this guy knows the 70s and 80s.
That's gonna be
We call
good.
Tag, okay, tag team. Teams. I don't know. Someone's out there probably saying I don't know my but most of the time I do. But here's the one thing I want to say. And far be it from me to give any credit to a Guns N' Roses groupie. But that freaking challenge that Roxy made on the sound challenge is a thing of beauty. That's what good managing is all about.
Very true.
So I give her. Now that said, now
Is Kaiser paying someone a compliment?
I wasn't done yet. Now I gotta listen to her. Now I gotta listen to that woman run her mouth for the next 6 months, talking smack on me. But that said, how can you not give Stacy Howard credit for that match? That girl played a damn good game. So if you're a fan of the Schmoedown, you got your money's worth today because those are two of the gnarliest, nastiest competitors you got to see in a knockdown, drag-out fight. And at the end of the day, it's about the sport. it's about the sport, and those two went out there and they kicked each other around. It was a great match, and I'm proud of both of them.
All right, last thing I want to say is that as much as, yeah, I'm going to crawl away, lick my wounds, but I'm coming back, and this is not the last time that Stacy and I have seen each other in that ring.
I think I speak for everyone in this room where I'd like to see more of this rivalry.
As long as you don't wear that stupid sweater next time.
This is Adam's sweater. It's fine.
It's authentic. Well, that makes sense. It's his sweater.
It would
That
be
makes
Adam's.
sense. Go home now.
Sure.
Not her sweater.
Just don't take a scooter, for the love of God. Back to you guys.
I will say this is probably one of my favorite matches of the year. They were right.
100%.
It lives up to the hype. It's everything we wanted, not just as far as a Schmoedown match, but as far as factions go, competitors go, supporters go. You have the other faction mates coming out with them. It was just when you think of the Schmoedown, and if you're bringing someone into the Schmoedown, this is a match that you would send them immediately 100%. Because it is exactly the definition of what the movie Trivia Schmoedown is.
You literally took the words out of my mouth. If you're introducing someone to this, that is exactly the type of match you want to watch. It was, you were holding your breath at times. You didn't look away from the very beginning, and it definitely, like you said, lived up to what people have been talking about, and these are the best type of matches. Nothing can compare to it. It's when it's tick for tack and she gets it off a guess, something like that. Dude, these are the best types of ones to watch.
I agree. All right, guys. Well, there it is. Our reaction to Sassy Stacy Howard and Eric Z-Man Zipper. Rockstars and Howard taking away the victory for the 1 point, something they desperately needed, and something that Dungeon desperately needed, knocking them down a little bit farther in the standings, if not exactly where they were before. We'll definitely be discussing this match in the upcoming week on the show for a certain point of view, and like I said, I'm going to reach out and see if we can get a couple names involved in the show to talk this match, because it is definitely something that we should definitely talk about, on top of the Jurassic Park exhibition match, which we'll be covering on next week's show as well. So for Brian, for myself, this is our latest reaction, guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on the channel if you like this video. Leave us a comment on not just the match but our reaction as well. You guys can find us on YouTube, Twitter, at Schmoedown POV, and audio as well. Check us out there. We'll see you guys next time.